What is going on, everyone? Derek here today, bringing you all another video. Thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. I hope each and every one of you are having a blessed day. And with today's video, we got a fun one. For those who have been keeping up with the channel, you obviously know we got our brand new It's actually not here. So today's video is gonna be a little DIY slash indoor project. The Terminator Cobra is currently at my buddy Eric's with Ethic Detailing, getting a two-step paint correction and double ceramic coating job. I'm excited to see that thing when it's done, especially the black. And yes, we are going to be polishing, hand polishing, our brand new Borla Stinger catback exhaust. I had just received this, I think yesterday, and inside here is a used, but new to me, Borla Stinger catback for the 0304 Terminators. And this is an exhaust I've wanted on this car from day one because I actually have the Stingers welded up into the 2-valve, and it sounds perfect. It gives it, you know, that perfect tone that I'm looking for. And considering that this Cobra is a much bigger motor and it is cammed, I really wanted to dumb down from the dual chambered Bassani catback and go with a single chambered Stinger. And that's exactly what's in this box today. Huge shout out goes out to the subscriber that reached out and took interest in my Bassani catback, because you obviously know that it's a very, very nice catback. Bassani probably makes one of the best exhaust products on the market, quality and fitment. But you know, I already had the plans of taking it off, which I know is going to cause a debate because it's either Bassani or Borla in, you know, the aftermarket world with Cobras. But me, I'm a Borla guy, and a subscriber wanted to just do a simple straight trade, which I could not pass up that offer. So we're gonna go and unbox the Stinger catback for the first time today. Oh my lord, I feel bad for the FedEx guy, dude. Holy. Oh yeah, he did a great job. Oh, these are semi-polished already. I almost forgot. He did mention that he did a quick little polish on them. I'll get it all set out real quick and then we'll unwrap it. Well, there you have it, guys. Here's our new Borla Stinger catback exhaust for 0304 Terminator Cobra, or, you know, if you have an IRS swap, this will work. And you know, this is pretty decent. They don't come this pretty out of the box. Keep that in mind. And you can tell the tips are definitely going to be polished when you buy these new. But even the new ones I know aren't this nice, because he even tried polishing them on the car at one point, gave them a quick little polish. So these are kind of acceptable. They're acceptable, but we're gonna make them even better. We're gonna get all of this to look like that. That's the goal, to get this thing gleaming, because you wanna see this thing from the rear end, especially on that black paint that's getting freshly ceramic coated as we speak. We want this to be big baller and to look sick. So let's go ahead, head over to our table, talk about a little bit of the process and the supplies I got that anybody can get. I'm sorry, it's out of focus, boom. That anybody can get at their local hardware store. And just for the record, guys, I have no experience whatsoever doing anything remotely close to this. This is all off a whim. I'm just going off the video Danny posted. I'm gonna leave a link to that in the description if you guys wanna go off of that as well. His came out amazing, and there's really no way to mess this up as long as you do the steps and take your time. And that's one thing I do want to say, is that this is going to be a lengthy process, but I'm going into it already expecting that. So don't think you're going to knock this out in an hour or two for both pipes especially. It's going to be about 6 to 8 hours worth of work. But like I said, at the end of it, I think it's 100% worth it. But let's go ahead and talk about some of the products I'm going to be using. You can see we have quite a few different selections of sandpaper here for wet sanding. You do not want to dry sand your exhaust. The whole purpose of this is to get it smooth and a mirror finish, and wet sanding with, you know, obviously some water and dish soap to lube it up a little bit. But we're gonna go and start off with 400 grit, then we're gonna jump to 600 grit, and we're gonna jump to 8, 1000, 1500, 2000, 2500. And you know, if you guys have ever messed with sandpaper, you can see and feel that, like, you know, this has some grip to it. But you go to the 2500, it's smooth as hell. And going through these process and this step by step is gonna really get those. I don't know why this isn't focusing, come on. After we're done our whole entire wet sanding process, we're gonna go and polish. You want to use this Mother's Mag and Aluminum polish. This is going to be probably the best stuff out on the market to get that mirror finish and also protect your metal. I went and got the Meguiar's drill bit polisher. You can see it slaps it right onto the drill, and that's going to be about it. And make sure your arms are well rested because you're going to need it. I'm going to go and show you guys the method slash technique I'm going to be doing while sanding. Don't know if it's going to be 100% correct. Don't roast me on it, but this is what I'm going to do for the exhaust. And after I show you the first 400 grit, I'm going to do my thing, and on the screen I'll show you a little update for each and every grit so you can see it transform. And we're going to do one pipe at a time to get a full before and after of a semi-polished setup already. Again, when they come out the box, they're way worse, but whew, drop a like, let's dive into this. So we're gonna go for it. Here we go. All right, so 400 grit. Look at that thing already, guys. That's nuts. There goes 600, starting to get some mirroring. You can see that reflection's starting to come out, and that's only our second round of sandpaper. So 600 right here. So when you hit the stage of the 800 grit sandpaper, you guys are gonna be very excited because this is where things start to change for the best. You can see we're getting a nice start to a mirror finish. All right, there's 1000. Really starting to come together now. It is getting super shiny. $1,500 looking pretty saucy, boys. She's getting there. Yeah, damn, brother. All right, so this was actually 2,000 grit. And we have 2,500 left to go, and then our Mother's polish. So it's, looking really promising. So we just ended up finishing all 7 stages of the sandpaper, and I gotta admit, I'm pretty happy that I went ahead and did this. It's just so tedious. It's kind of calming, and seeing an end result like this without the Mother's polish, I can only imagine what it's gonna look like once I polish this metal. So here it is. This is all the way from, what was it, 400 to 2,500 grit. But she's looking good. Like underneath the car, since this is gonna sit like the IRS exhaust, it's gonna look so freaking good. But on to the fun part. Time to polish. If you do end up buying a brand new catback, the tips are gonna come polished. So this was a little bit harder to do and didn't get a perfect finish because it is a used set. But if it is brand new, the one you buy is brand new, keep the bubble wrap on the tips and polish behind the tip. Don't polish the tips if it's brand new. All right, everyone, so 6 hours of work later, we have our Borla Stinger catback all hand polished. And boy, oh boy, my tendon in my hand is not happy right now. But I think it's gonna be worth it. You can see we have a nice mirror finish. Not perfect by any means, but it's a lot better than, the metal this is what we started with. That's what this currently is now. So definitely excited to get this on the car and, you know, to see it from the rear end. But I think every Cobra owner should do this to their car. You know, it is a lot of work, but it makes it worth it. You know, I'm gonna work on getting this whole exhaust ordeal done, and it should look pretty good. So if you guys enjoyed, drop a like, drop a comment, let me know what you think. But I'm pretty stoked on it. Cool deal. Peace.